So I've been making paper for a little bit, and I had the great idea that I was going to make some paper pulp lace. And so the start of this is the same process: shredded paper, soak it. I've got the power of the click as a nod to my children who used to make videos. Soak the paper, then blend it up. So that first part is all the same, and I'm fairly familiar with that. This was tricky because we were doing it as a video. I was out in the corridor turning the power button on, so I didn't really know how pulped up it was, but it seemed to be okay. Then I had the great idea that I wouldn't just make a plain batch, I'd make a batch with some tea, I was going to say flavour, some tea colour, which anyway, yeah, we'll see how that goes. So this is the paper pulp. Instead of leaving it slushy in the water, I strained it and wrung it out, and now I'm measuring it out. And the idea was that it was meant to be 3 cups of paper pulp to 1 cup that was half white wood glue and half water, which I've used the tea water. The colour's not looking too good at this point. It would be good if it was cookies, but it's not cookies. So, and then I found I needed a lot more fluid. So I just think maybe you're not meant to wring it out as tight as I did. I think it's meant to be just drained, but live and learn. So I had to add quite a few more cups of glue and water to this, and then I'm trying to get it through the nozzle on those bottles, and yeah, it wasn't happening. So I had to take it out a few times and just keep adding more liquid to it. So it was a fairly time-consuming process. Yeah, this is the first test run. As you can see, it's not very pretty. The colour's pretty gross and the texture's not good. So yeah, a little bit disappointing after such a long process of getting it ready, but I guess experiments. So yeah, this is what it started to look like. And I already decided from the very first squirt that this was not what paper lace was meant to look like, but I continued anyway because I was having a bit of a laugh with my son. So this is my first attempt at paper lace. So yeah. So yeah, there's the smiley face just to remind me that it's just the first attempt. I will try again. Nope. I'm going to say no. I'm going to say no. No.